pulled over by the cops. And he said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I just bought the car." And he took pity on me and he said, "You can go."
You thought life is finally going your way.
Yeah, but you know what happened? We drove over to the Monterey Pier and I got bit by a monkey.
Somehow Packard survived that when so many didn't. And Packard not only survived, they thrived.
When they brought the straight 8 out, needed to make the hood longer because the engine was longer. And that became kind of a hallmark of their design.
They put a sandwich board sign on me and a crayon in my pocket with all the parts he was looking for, and he would send me out. "That's your spot number, don't get lost."
You can imagine this cute little kid wearing a sandwich board sign with the parts. "What's your dad need, son?" "I just want to go home and get my ice cream."
What I don't like is this image of the designer that is sleeping until 10 o'clock in the morning, going a little bit of surfing, and at 2 o'clock he has this magical idea for the sketch. It's not the case.
Some of the vehicles we've actually brought here, we actually had to go and ask permission from the king because they're still in use today as his personal vehicles.
The more that you ask a battery to do, the bigger the battery has to be. You get to a point of diminishing returns. Now you have to make the battery enormous just to carry itself.
Because if you tell somebody, from overseas that what's your vision of an American entrepreneur, Carroll Shelby's got to be high on that list.
As the farmer is coming towards this thing, all of a sudden, this thing goes up like this, which is the door. The test driver was backlit, and the old farmer turned white as a sheet. He thought he saw a flying saucer. That was the impact of the wedge, because back then, nobody had seen any of this type of stuff.
You're used to water cooler talk the next day, but with social media, you are talking about it right away.
You did have drivers in the past. I don't think James Hunt would have been good for your social media. Actually, he would have been. It would have blown up TikTok, that's for sure.
Are you addicted to TikTok?
Fans only.
Only fans. You don't even have that right.